So your older brother, who is you guys have the same mother, who at one point in time almost helped you commit your first unaliving.
Yeah.
He
Hold on, nigga. You talking about my first unaliving?
no. He didn't mail.
Wait,
No.
wait. I'm not little Woody. I don't recall. The hell?
Oh, I'm saying where did he? Because in my mind, he was on his way to chain gang. Probably
And you
never
know
even
what?
made it. He
He
ain't even go.
may have done 6 months here
Yeah,
or some shit like that, but hold on, nah, home ain't never
at
been on the
all.
road.
And he on the straight and narrow.
Right now, yeah.
So then that brother, because it seemed like that older brother and that older brother, that would have been a match made in
Yeah,
heaven,
like
bro.
he should have been getting the dope from him.
Bro,
He got there, he's been on.
I just see. I mean, I was like, bro,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
Netflix
yeah,
special right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
didn't happen.
Nah, not at all.
You could have made that connection
I
though,
probably could have now that I
that
think
wasn't what
about
you
it.
was on.
Nah, at all. Because I was trying to look out for me then.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
your time shine.
I was finding dope all around the shop and shit like that. And this was back.
You stay finding some dope.
This was back when that, cause I'm nosy.
Yeah, like the tech shit.
This was back when that gray dope had done hit.
Hold on, what year was this? Around about
96, 97, 96,
okay. So you had
97.
them, if you had them left reading with it, we creeping up on 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Cat County.
Yeah, I was finding dope. My brother had the detail shop, so dope was always there. Them niggas be gambling in that motherfucker $1,000 of shots.
You did.
And see, my brother partner was the nigga that owned Crucial before it was Crucial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So them my fault.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, them my fault. So
Okay. So then, because of your affiliation to the game, you stay in the dope game for a little bit. You stay in the game for a while.
yeah, I did.
What did you learn about yourself? And we don't have to get into it in particular, but what did you learn about yourself during that process?
I'm resilient.
What you mean?
I'm a last. You know what I mean? I'm a do whatever it is I have to do to make sure that I eat. I used to have this thing I used to say before I starve and die, I'm a rob and kill. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I
And
heard Alabama say the same thing.
that was something I used to live off of. And then too, I lived in a isolated time when I was going to read in.
What you mean?
Because if you know anything about that area, we stayed behind Miller Grove. So that neighborhood behind Miller Grove, when I first moved over that way,
That thing was biting back though.
we used to have to walk from back there maybe an hour to Leachfield to the store or something like that.
Hold on, Leachfield.
Well, ain't that what it was called up there at Panola and Covington? Where they had the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we used to walk up there.
That was the movie about. That wasn't no full price movie. That was
a dollar movie.
Hey man, I had some time with that movie.
Yeah. I had some fights up there.
And there was a lot of nonsense going on.
Yeah, but I used to live in an isolated state where I felt like I was preparing myself to go to the chain gang.
For real?
Yeah.
And you ain't never been to chain gang?
Not to the chain gang, no.
You been to the county?
Yeah, I've been to the county several times.
For dope?
Okay, the first time I went, you remember Jacquees Barnes?
Damn, why that name sound familiar?
Okay, she stayed behind Miller Grove too. I took a lemon. She was eating on my school bus because it was my bus at the time. I had the very last seat on the bus.
Oh, you was one of them.
Okay. Yeah. If I didn't go to school, nigga didn't sit in my seat.
Yeah, you was on that.
Okay. So she was eating a lemon. And she left it on the school bus, and I took the lemon and threw it out the window and hit her with it. Right? My partner was fucking her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The next day, the police at my house. I went to DeKalb County.
For throwing a lemon on somebody?
Simple battery.
Oh, she wasn't with it, boy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Back in those days,
yeah.
for throwing a lemon,
yeah.
That is a humble situation right
for
there.
sure. Her mama had me locked up.
Her mama must have been the police or
Her
know the
mama
police or
was
something.
bullshit.
Bruh. Because you throw a lemon.
A lemon. And hit y'all with it.
Simple bad. Did you hit her in the face with it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was embarrassing.
I was on the bullshit.
Yeah, you didn't just hear she said in my seat. I heard.
We used to smoke on the school bus. They used to be drinking on the school bus. And then too, about that, them days, if anything happened on the school bus, the bus driver thought it was me doing it. Anybody else could do it. You know what I mean? So that was who I was.
So was that juvenile or that was grown folk court?
Nah, that was juvenile.
Okay. So you went to Pantherville.
I went, DeKalb County had that juvenile.
Damn sure did.
Back in the day.
Yep. Okay, so that's a slap on the wrist. What's the most serious thing that you've been arrested for?
It might have been forgery in the first and second, possession with intent, 19 sacks.
What female called the police on you?
And it wasn't.
For real? But that what that sound like.
Man,
he got everything on
when God tell you something, listen. When you hear that voice in your head, listen. There's God trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
We was busting checks, trying to bust checks. My partner was making them. We were trying to ride around busting checks.
Mm-hmm.
We the second crew of the day. The first crew done been to all these spots, right?
Do you know you the second crew?
No. Right? So when we done left Moreland Avenue and jumping on 280, going down 20, jumping on 285, going north. And God was like, y'all going to Clark County.
What?
Tell them folk to let you out the car right here.
What? You ain't listen.
Got off on Pacer Ferry. Went to that pulley there right there. Presented the check. My cousin, me, my cousin, and I think it was 3 of us locked up. Yeah, me, my cousin, and Ray, we were locked up. My other cousin, he didn't present his check. So he see the police walk in that motherfucker. And we get the hell up. Run to the truck. Jumped in the truck.
High speed.
Start pull out. Goddamn, the white lady talking about something. You looking for 2 guys that was running? They jumped in that truck up there. Goddamn, he done draw it down in front of the truck. Get out the goddamn car. So I sit in Clark County, which is the cleanest jail I've ever been. Cleanest jail I've ever been in my life.
Wow.
Sitting in there for like 3-4 months.
For real?
The thing that, cause my people were plugged in and I didn't even know it. The thing that broke my heart though is I called my mom collect.
Mm-hmm.
She called my dad.
Okay.
I'm in jail.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers arguing.
About what?
But something that didn't even matter. I'm trying to get home. But my uncle, he wound up getting he knew a judge that is a lawyer as well, and he wound up getting my bond reduced. And I was able to come home. I had a chick, man, and she was working at Spelman in the little parking thing, and she bonded me out of jail.
Wow.
The same brother that had the 10 cars. Yeah. During that time, he was on his decline.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she trying to wait on him to get the money up. Shawty did that. Her and my mom got me out.
So you bonded? But you never went down the road for that,
Nah, yeah. And what I actually did, and I think that kind of juked the system a little bit, but 6 months, maybe 6 months after that, I moved to Florida.
What part of Florida?
The first time it was Fort Lauderdale.
How?
I met a chick, and when I got out, met a chick at the job that one of my brothers was working at, and kicked it with her for a while. And that shit was crazy. Kicked with her for a while, and we wound up. I think she left first to Fort Lauderdale, and then I went right behind her.
Yeah.
And we fell out. Got down. I moved back to the city. Then I told her like,
how long you think you was down there?
Probably a year.
Yeah.
At that time, a year. And
what you do for work?
Back. Shit. Odd job.
Yeah.
And the crazy shit about that, when I first got there, the night that I got there, a nigga like to trick me off. Boy, a nigga like to trick me. Go to the liquor store.
Yeah.
Get to the liquor store. Got down, the nigga find some coke in the liquor store. We get back to the apartment. I done rolled up. I took me like 4 big ass mid sets back then.
Yeah.
Took me about 4 of them, and I had done rolled up. He had done went in the house. Then he come outside. He was like, "Why you want to hit this? Hit that dirty." I'm from Atlanta.
I don't even know what that is.
Dirty is.
Yeah.
Goddamn, did that TWD. I'm like, what the hell is that? Did that goddamn?
Yeah.
This is a boom. What the hell? What the hell you got?
What is it, man?
Oh no, it's the coke with the weed. Oh hell no, boy, player from Atlanta don't smoke no shit like that.
Not it.
But that ain't it. That's a geek junk.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You feel what I'm saying? So that shit was a culture shock because move down there. Everybody doing that shit. Nigga thinking they cool as hell. You smoking geek junk. What? Hell no. Trick that and then fucked y'all up.
Bro, you know what? I used to hear about that, and I had one of my cousins used to do that, but he was from Virginia. And when he used to do it, he used to be like, man, it's a geek boy. It's you know. But that was the cool thing that they did. I was like, nah, nigga.
In Atlanta,
around
that's
here,
a no-no, boy.
Yeah, that's
a no-no. You a J.
That's just like smoking crack, nigga. That is cocaine with fire.
You a J. You talking about, nigga? Not round. Yeah.
Nah. Hell nah.
Yeah, man. So down there, they were doing that. And then they wanted the bullshit weed. They ain't want no good weed. They wanted the bullshit weed to put the cocaine on. Because they logic was...
crackhead logic, nigga. That's what
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got my first pound in Jacksonville. And then I had came up with a game so hard. But I sell you a nickel bag of weed with a dime of coke stapled to that motherfucker.
You good to go.
One-stop shop. Hey, you talking about? Them folks buying the hell out that shit. 15. Yeah. 15. Yeah. Nah, for sure. When I got to Jacksonville, I blossomed into Pablo goddamn Escobar.
For real?
Hell yeah, cause my brother, he was up here with it.
Yeah.
But I was coming up here again.
Yeah.
That nigga had me cleaning up a room like this. They got presses all over the room. All right, boy, whatever you find, you can have. Nigga, first time I cleaned up, I found 2.5 ounces. But I took that shit back to Jacksonville and went stupid crazy. He paid me $1,000 to clean up the room.
Man, you were great. Why you must have had a female down there. Because in my mind, I was like, why didn't you just stay in Georgia and do your third deal? But you went down there to Florida. Why did you leave Florida?
My dad was sick.
Okay.
And my mom had already died.
Okay.
And I did not want to not be there. You know what I mean? When my mom passed, when she passed, I had a dream, maybe a month before she passed, that I was gonna get a phone call from, I can't remember if it was my brother or my grandmother, but when I finally got the phone call, it was, I think, I think my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, baby, the doctor, yeah, it was my grandma. I had the dream my brother called me, but it was my grandmother
Okay.
called. So she was like, baby, the doctor say your mama won't have but 2 weeks to live.
Mm.
Right. I dropped everything. I'm in Jacksonville. I dropped everything.
And come back to the house.
Pew!
Yeah.
And she was staying in Alabama at the time.
So you went from Florida to Alabama?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
About the
City,
same.
Alabama. So she lived a month longer than what they said.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there every step of the way.
Yeah.
I had told my siblings, I don't care if I lose everything.
I'm gonna be right here.
Be right here.
Yeah.
And when her body was shutting down, and I learned a lot throughout that whole process. When her body was shutting down, she wasn't able to talk, eat, or any of that. And they would call and be like, let me speak to mama, let me speak to mama. Like, can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put the phone to
yeah.
her ear where she can hear what you're saying.
Yeah. She wasn't responding though.
Yeah. And then the night she transitioned, I had one of those, like the Piccadilly cups.
Mm-hmm.
And I get emotional every time I talk about this, but I had one of the Piccadilly cups, and I had just fixed some water, and I set it on the table. I drank some water, set it on the table. My grandmother and the girl I was with at the time was there, but they was watching the TV, and the cup moved.
Dead for real, just moved
to me, and I was like, huh? Did y'all see that? Did y'all know what, man? What? See what? And I was like, oh shit. But I got 2 messages from my mom before she passed, and the first one was, leave that stuff alone.
Shit like that.
Yeah. And she didn't say nothing else afterwards. I was like, Mom, what you talking about? What stuff? What you talking about? Leave what stuff alone?
Yeah.
And I was like, in my heart of hearts, I knew.
You knew what was going on, yeah.
And then the second one was, don't go so fast.
What that mean?
Because I was coming to Atlanta to pick up somebody and go back down there. And my
she
fear
said,
was,
don't go back too fast.
Yeah, my fear was when I got back, she'll be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't the case. And that night, that cup moved. I had been wrestling with the thought of joining the Masonic Order. So I was praying, God, this. And when my mom passed, I found her that morning. She had her head turned this way with a tear rolling down her face. She was looking out the window. And I found her, and one memory that I do have that I'm kind of fond about, of course, my hair long. And that time it was still long too. And she was like, baby, I'm uncomfortable. Can you adjust me? So that was just merely putting my arms around her, kind of like sitting her up a little bit. But my hair fell in her face, and she took her poor little arms and kind of pushed my hair back. And I was like, that was the last time my mama
touched you. Wow.
Yeah, that was the last. I've never thought about that, but that was the last time my mama touched me. My brother, he had pulled up to the house.
It's your older brother.
He pulled up to the house, and he had 2 Bibles on the back seat.
And y'all in Alabama at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, they call him Shouter. Shouter, they go down here and check on mama's account. Jumped in the car with him, and the first thing I did was look behind his seat. I see the 2 Bibles. One is a Masonic Bible, and one is a regular King James Bible. I'm talking about Bibles like this.
Yeah. I got one of those still.
Yeah. So from that day to this one, I took that Bible and kept it and was like, thank you, Lord, I got my answer.
Yeah.
But once I joined the order and went to going up them steps, I was secretary for almost 15 years.
Wow.
I started Lodges and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real, founder of Lodges. So
yeah.
once I started going up them steps and started seeing things, and I was like, know about that.
Yeah.
That ain't. I was like, okay. But it did teach me how to stand erected. You know what I mean? It taught me the things that it was supposed to teach me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I credit that part of me to the Masonic order. But